Good morning, my lovely people. Another beautiful day in Thailand, and time for me to do my balance practice again. Now, I haven't been making a lot of progress because I have been lazy. Yes, I have been lazy. I had a cold and I felt sorry for myself, so I just let myself be lazy. And so I missed a few days of practice, and that's not a good thing. So last time we talked, I was still practicing in my safety jandals because the weather was beautiful. But as you've probably noticed, this morning I am bundled up just a little bit more. It is about 13 degrees Celsius, which for Thailand is pretty damn freezing. Anyway, it was suggested to me that the safety jandals weren't helping, and so I gave it a go with the boots instead. However, as you can see, that's not the magic solution either. Sometimes I genuinely wonder if I'm ever going to master static balance if I can't even set up a camera so that I don't cut off my own head. But maybe it's better not to think too hard about these things. So, moving on from that nice warm weather and back to the chilly, chilly winter morning. Now, we are facing downhill today because I took someone's recommendation and I looked up Ryan Young, who is obviously a bit of a legend. And Ryan has been telling me that it is easier to balance at first, to static balance, if you are facing downhill so that more of the weight is on the front wheel. Now, Ryan recommends making the adjustments to keep your balance by turning the bars as opposed to moving your body. And he makes the excellent point that this uses way, way less energy. Of course, it's all very well to say you ought to use handlebar adjustments, but if you haven't yet mastered the ability to do so, then any progress is good progress. So here I am adjusting my balance using my hips and my body at the moment, and it doesn't always work a treat, but I feel like it's maybe starting to come together just a little bit. As you'd expect, Ryan is completely right that it is easier to balance with your front wheel facing just a little bit downhill. Now, watch this for a moment, if you will, because I think I'm having a kind of a good day. The feet are in the air. The feet are sometimes on the ground, but mostly in the air and on the pegs. Let's try this again. My friends always tell me that I am built well for trials because I have robust thighs, and apparently the necessary strength is all located in the legs. Now, I don't know how true this is, or indeed how fabulously strong my thigh muscles are, but I can certainly tell you that at this moment I am feeling a little bit of that burn in the leg that's holding me up on the bike because I am making those constant adjustments to try and stay balanced. Just as Ryan was talking about, it's kind of hard work. However, I won't be staying here practicing all day because I have some reconnaissance to do. That's right, I have some reconnaissance in regards to finding out the very best places to ride and camp and relax and drink beer in northern Thailand. As you can probably see, it is hard work indeed, but somebody's gotta do it. So I spent the rest of the day going up mountains and seeing what kind of facilities might be on top. This one was a delightful surprise, a beautifully landscaped mountaintop covered with flowers in the middle of the jungle. There's a royal villa nearby, so I think that speaks for itself. But as you'd expect, we were soon back on the trails and getting dirty, and inspecting these local bridge building techniques. In the background, you can see the concrete bridge, which has been washed away, and in the foreground here, you have the much, much sturdier local replacement. Yes, those are old motorcycle chains which have been nailed across the logs to hold them together and to stop the rocks and presumably the motorcycles from falling on through. This is what I like to see. It usually promises a good day ahead. We scouted out a full off road loop that would take all day. from dirt to civilization, and of course with the odd beer in between. Drop by sometime because the roads are nice and the beer is cold.